self-made businessman whose name is renowned all over the region. Today, we have the pleasure of interviewing Mr. PNC Menon, founder and chairman of Shuba Group. Shuba Group has more than $80 billion of real estate investment and is one of the leading real estate companies in the region. First, we wanted to start and know more about your history. I mean, you're a self-made businessman.
Yes.
Could you tell us more about things?
Actually, I came to Gulf about 41 years ago with $7. That was the equity. And you know, it was 41 years ago. A lot of development happened in Oman post my arrival. But even at that point of time, Oman had a beautiful airport. I still remember it very well. It was coming from India. It was absolutely a what is it called? Exciting opportunity. And you know, when you come with no money and with a lot of dreams, it's not going to be easy. So, but anyway, God has been very kind. We have done very well. Rest is history. And today we can say that we are one of the most respected companies in the region. And I've been in this business, building industry, for the last 48 years now. And all the experience, the domain experience, I can say, we are the only company in the whole world which is totally backward integrated. There's no other company. When I say totally backward integrated, it starts from design, architecture and design. We got about, in Dubai, we got about 70 people working for us. And then we have our own factories where we produce all the joinery, cabinetry, metalworking. Then we do our own contracting, including all aspects of contracting. We don't subcontract anything to make sure that we have total control on it.
And this was a strategic decision to ensure quality and time frames when you for deliveries on all your projects. Is this the main reason, or is it also a cost reason, or what is the main reason?
More than the cost reason, what you said is very right. We have total control on the quality and the time of delivery. This helps us, and we the micromanagement. We can go into every detail for everything, you know, and we perfect it to make sure that we do better and better. And this helps us in improving quality overall basis. While we can make a little bit of margin, I think that's not the target. The target is to make sure that we deliver world-class product and within our control.
So if we take this big project, so you've done the master plan, but as well developed all the buildings and everything. When you take a decision to choose an area and to go forward on a project, many people say that today the Dubai market is overstretched. What is your view on it? Is it correct what they're saying? How do you perceive it?
So there is huge competition, which is healthy also. When competition comes, only the real ones, then you will see the difference between the boys and the men. You know, that's what they. And we expect, you know, Shuba's with a long history in the region for many years. Competition is healthy, there's no question. But then, you know, what capability you have, what sustainability you have, that will decide, you know, where you could be in the market, you cannot be in the market. As far as Shuba is concerned, we have certain target to be achieved. We are just growing towards that target. We expect we'll be there latest by 2020.
You're well known also for having one of the most oversubscribed IPOs when you put your company on the stock exchange in India. Is this part of your strategy also here? Would you consider going public on a regional stock exchange?
We have plans to go public, not immediately. It could be post 20. It could be in 20 or 21. So we are waiting for that. We'll be definitely go public in this country also.
Also in the UAE?
Yes, please.
All right. And today, when you look at the management of your entire portfolio, when you're in 20 countries, when you have so many elements to look into, what makes a decision whether to invest or not to invest in a territory or a certain type of projects? At the strategic level, sorry.
At strategic level, I take the decision. Okay. But at the next level, you know, suppose we have to buy a piece of land, we're going to be professionally driven. And not that I generally, some of these, at some point of time, I don't get involved at all. Okay. It's a decision taken by the professional. And especially in India, my son is the chairman of the Indian company. Okay. And we have a huge professional management that in India. and the decisions are taken very independently.
You mentioned the level of competition. Do you think today, when we see new entrepreneurs coming, is there still space for achieving the same level of success that you've achieved in your life, or is it already too difficult now?
I think, see, we are, for example, we have been here in the market for 41 years. I understand the pulse of the market reasonably. That's how we picked up the land. This land was picked up in 2011 when a lot of people commented that it was not the right move. You understand? That experience in the industry, the domain, right from understanding the economics of it, the feasibility, the country's strength, I will bet on Dubai all my wealth. I'll bet. The reason is, this is the only country, if you really take the Indian subcontinent and Africa and Middle East, I don't think a country like Dubai can be created by any of these countries in the next 10 years.
Right.
So we are in the right spot. You have seen the investment. 25% of the investment here comes from Indians.
Absolutely.
You understand? India's got a population of 1.3 billion people. And it's creating many, many rich people every day.
Absolutely.
And then comes the Gulf and the Middle East. Every person, people from Lebanon, Egypt, Morocco. There are about 100 and 150 countries people invest in this country. So the thing is, the leadership of the country definitely matters, and the stability, as you've seen, and the kind of infrastructure which has been created, it is one of the best in the world.
So you've mentioned multicultural aspect. Does this apply also within your DNA as a company? Is this important to have, to be able to reach out to all these community as Dubai is, or the UAE is doing today?
That's the correct thing to do, because for us, we have started finding a new market for the real estate of Dubai, which is Chinese. We started working seriously with the Chinese market. Of course, the Gulf, I've been here for many years, so I have access to this thing. Plus, India is my country originally, and Pakistan is a part of India. Pakistan, as far as I'm concerned, Pakistan is not different.
Okay.
It's the same set of people, two borders. Otherwise, culturally, it's all the same. So I feel that when we are targeting to a set geography, that set geography itself is good enough. If you really look at India, Indian subcontinent, Africa and Middle East, it's enough. Dubai will be able to survive. There's no other Dubai in the world. They will not be able to create another Dubai, especially in this geography.
Yes, I agree.
You agree?
I agree. You mentioned that you started with $7 and you were able to build this successful enterprise. Today, when you take the new decisions, when you look to developing new projects, what are the main dates within your career that you were a tipping point or changing point that you think you could have not taken this decision and lost, and you took it and you took the risk and you were successful?
See, the going has been very tough, because when you do not have money, when you are in a new geography, and we are in an international market, even at that point of time, it was not easy. So many decisions may not go favorably with you. But then again, if you are able to take 80 to 85% decisions, micro, macro, which is the correct decision, you generally this thing. And if you have sustained for more 41 years in the market, in GCC, that itself shows that you have seen many recessions, many economic downturns, and real estate business especially. It's a very cyclical business.
Mm-hmm. Do you think that Dubai has matured since the 2008, 2009 in terms of real estate and protecting the investors?
Unbelievable. Mm-hmm. The way the government, this is much better than a multinational company, a very efficient multinational company. The ability to take decisions that very dynamically is unbelievable. That gives you a lot of confidence. Even as an investor, even as a businessman living in this country, gives me tremendous amount of confidence that you are in the right place.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
For you, these are already huge projects. Are there other projects in the pipeline, or for till 2020, 22, as you mentioned, these are the main projects that you will be focusing on, or you might develop in other countries or in other projects within the UAE?
We have one more project in partnership with the government of Umm Al Quwain.
Mm-hmm.
We are doing a 5 square kilometer beautiful island.
Okay.
That's a dream project,
Okay.
actually. Apart from that, we have no other plans for the time being, because we are currently doing about 8 billion is District 1,
Absolutely.
4 billion is this one, 12,
Absolutely.
and 6 billion is Umal Guyen.
All right.
So all put together, we are currently doing an $18 billion project, 2 projects in partnership, 1 project alone, and I feel that that's good enough for UAE, for at least for the next 10 years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just to not take much more of your time, and we know you're
Please,
you're
all
a
the
busy
time.
man. So what today, with everything that is going on for young entrepreneurs, people that want to start their businesses, what would be the main advice or main things to look after that you would give them?
I think tremendous amount of focus has to be there, and you got to be passionate, second thing, and to be highly disciplined and honest. That's the thing.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
Mr. Menon.